Hey everybody, welcome back to Cartel Tycoon. It's our modified hard mode playthrough. That's what I've decided to call it now. Modified hard mode. Custom settings run, right? And at the end of the last video, we made a little bit of a risky investment. We decided to build a casino really quickly. And I did that because we indirectly stole $21,000 from the indigenous people in this area. I say indirectly because somebody else took it from them, and then we took it from those people, and we had the option to give it back to the indigenous people, which would have raised our loyalty up to medium, which is only this far. It's not that far. Or we could keep the money for ourselves. And that's what I opted to do. And instead of, giving it back to them and just getting that little bit of loyalty, which can decrease over time anyway, I am going to use it as a way of getting a discount on the casino. So this is like $30-something thousand. It's $25,000 if you do it with legal money, which is what we did, or $37,500 if you do it with dirty money. So basically, it's almost a free casino. We got like a 90% discount. And so when this builds, it'll start to wash money a little bit faster. And the really cool thing about this casino is that it has a charity event. And you can use the charity event by putting on like a big poker game or something for a charity. And that will raise the local loyalty anyway. That's going to raise loyalty in this area anyway. It's a very high effect when you do that. And it costs $12,500. So effectively, I can almost, you could say that I took a loan from the indigenous people and I promised to pay it back. That's what we could say. Okay, so one of the things I need to do in this area, right, is I really want to get more trucks for my warehouse, but I think before we do that, and I need to look at doing this here. I want to get more trucks for my warehouse, but before we get more trucks for the warehouse, I want to take a look at the pier. So we just had a delivery of 10 dried cannabis, and you can see that we're getting very close to being full here. Not very close to being full on opium, but we're also not making very much of that, and it's also not shipping much of that. We only have one slot, so we can only really ship out one thing. So what we want to do here is we want to expand its capabilities. I'm going to start by putting another cannabis or another opium field right here, really close by. And we're just going to pay some legal money to do that, just so it builds quickly. The second thing I'm going to do, though, most importantly, I'm going to go into the research tree, and I'm going to activate this. This is the additional terminal. And what this does is it adds an additional slot in this river pier for a lieutenant. And so what that means is I need another lieutenant. So I'm going to go to the hotel, and we got access to Paulina at the end of the last video as well. But here's a cool thing about Paulina. Cool is up to interpretation. She has something extra, okay? She has a terror preference. So as long as I keep the terror level in this range, she will be satisfied. She will be happy, right? It's not going to improve her mood. It just prevents her mood from going down, okay? If the terror gets too high, that's this up here. If it gets way too high and it falls outside of this range, maybe over into here, then she starts to get a little annoyed. We start losing her loyalty, right? So she likes it to be in this range, right? The others didn't have a preference. And a lot of times these ranges are not all the way down here. So sometimes they're like this area, and you have to like keep the terror up in order to satisfy them, right? We got lucky on this. Hers does include all the way down. So I like this. But we're going to recruit her. The other thing about her, she has 3 combat power, which is the strongest novato. She has the same combat power as the capo does, basically. But she does not have the deliver skill in her novato trait, right? She has extra power instead. What this means is that instead of being able to deliver goods or money or whatever like we've been doing, she cannot do that. She doesn't have that. But instead, she has the extra combat skill. So she can hopefully help us defend our buildings a little bit better. So what I'm going to do here with Tariq, I actually like Tariq being able to move things, but I think I'm going to have Tariq handle the docks. I'm going to bring him down here. And she's going to stick around. And I might actually move her to handle the docks, but I want to see... We've already been attacked once, or at least attempted to be attacked once, and there's more attacking happening. Hang on. So we have Curno de Chivo. This is a different gang. And this gang has 10 combat power. And they're going for the transport company. So 10 combat power is the same combat power we have. So I'm wondering how the game treats that. We're going to have the exact same combat power. But in order to defend this, I've got to move everyone over here, which is not great. I really don't want to do that. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut this farm off for a little bit. And I'm going to move everybody to this location. And I'm shutting this farm off so that these trucks will effectively just go to this one. And I'm hoping that 2 trucks, they'll have enough to, you know, just manage the 1 farm instead of having to manage 2, while I have the rest of my guys over here. So if I'm stacking this building, we should have now 11 combat strength here. That is, we need everybody here basically to fight this. And I think we can technically fight that off because the building has higher combat strength than the people that are coming. But now we're attracting attention from police. We're attracting attention from police in 2 areas. Where? Event details. Yeah, but where? Well, I mean, oh, it's the casino, of course. The casino's built now, and it's flush with cash. So we have 45,000. That's the limit. For some reason, if you're at the limit, it counts you as overflowing. Kind of strange, but okay. Here's the cool thing, though. The upkeep cost on this building is 1,800 every day, and that sucks. That's actually very expensive, but it will take its upkeep from its storage, so this won't be overflowing for very long. All right, let's see if these guys want to tango. So these guys want to fight, and how the fight works, it's really straightforward. Whoever has the higher combat strength is the side that's going to win. Very fast, very easy. However, 2 things happen here. Okay, and then there's the airport terminal. I want to pause this really quick and do some research. So I think what I'd like to do now is add storage for that riverside storage there. I want that river. I want the storage volume in the pier to be higher. So I'm going to pay for that now. Here's the thing, though. While the fight is happening, okay, it is going to rise. Terror is going to rise. If we're taking territory, there will be a base gain on that terror that happens when we do that. If we're defending territory, it effectively just goes up incrementally over time. We will win the battle faster if we have a higher differential in our combat power. So if I was fighting with 20 combat strength, I would defend these guys very fast. But since I'm just barely over them, we are winning very slowly. The important thing, though, is that we are going to win. And it's because I had that extra lieutenant. Otherwise, that wouldn't have worked. They took their 1,800 from the storage, so that's not attracting the cops anymore. And this thing needs to be running with legal money. And now we can ship this out. So here's another problem, right? I need my lieutenants to get over here and take this dried cannabis out of here. I need to have... I don't think I'll be delivering as much dried cannabis, so I think the next time the boat comes in and loads it, it'll be fine. Since we're only doing 1 farm, the dried cannabis will get dried much slower, and I think that'll be fine. But I don't want to attract the attention of police like I am now, and I don't want to... God, this farm. It is so hard to get this... Oh, no. Where are you going? Are you going here? Are you going... Wait, you're not going for this building, are you? Dude, this just happened. Oh, it set up a blockade. Ah, okay. They set up a blockade. They're not going for this building yet. I was like, that's very fast. Holy shit. I can't have any of my lieutenants leave this because otherwise we'll lose the building. So it looks like we successfully defended. That's great. We'll go ahead and turn this back on. I want you to move here. I want you to move over here. Yes, because I have that extra port now. We're going to have that extra slot so we can ship things out of here. The boat's coming back, so hopefully it will take this. And it won't attract the cops. But you can see we have a blockade, which means we won't be able to get there. This is our only road in. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a road around this blockade. And unfortunately, I can't do that. Is there no way to make a road? Yeah, because this is seized area. So they've basically blocked off my entire... Damn. They blocked off everything. How long is this blockade up? 5 days. We need to bribe them. I have to have that back. So I'm going to go ahead and the storage is up now, thankfully. So that's not a big deal. I think what I'm going to do, since she doesn't have the ability to move things, I'm going to have her manage the docks. And then you are going to move over to here, and you are going to move back to town so that we don't lose town. And then I can go ahead and turn this farm on, and everything should theoretically return to normal, I'm hoping. And so what we'll do now is just have you deliver infinite cannabis to the dryer. Okay, so we paid $2,000. Are you guys coming after me again, or what? Oh, I saw that symbol, so I thought maybe you guys were coming after me again. So what just happened there? Everything happened super fast. I had the federales on my ass. I had these guys coming. They lost power, right? And so it looks like got rid of this. Farm was drawing attention, not anymore. They lost power, which means that they went from being negative 10, or if they went from 10 power to 9 power. So we won. We didn't lose that, thankfully. Which is good, because the transport company is pretty dang important. I mean, I could build another one, but I'd rather not lose strength, right? Okay, so this lieutenant is now at this pier. Storage has been increased. That's great. And what this lieutenant is doing now is she is in charge of a second boat. She is providing additional smuggling, or in this case, we're going to be sending opium through the border, right? Cannabis, dried cannabis, the price is down because we've been selling a lot of it, and opium is up, which is good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to build another one of these farms. Now, some of you might be looking down in the bottom left-hand corner saying, why aren't you building that residence? Well, because we don't need the residence. And I made a mistake in building that residence, and that sucks. I'd rather... Can I get this to go... I want you to go like this. Can you, please? Oh, I thought I could get through there. Darn. Okay, so I'm going to have to build a different road for this. This farm is going to be... Maybe I can go through here. Oh, come on now. Let me go through there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and build this. So we're able to wash money. But here's the thing. I made a mistake, and it's just going to cost me some loyalty. It's going to cost me this a little bit, right? So what I said I'd do, right, is I would build the residence, research a new building, did that. It says I need to build the residence within 21 days. Here's the problem with that. The residence takes time to build. I think it's going to take like 5 days or something to build this. So that's a problem. The other problem is that the residence is not available right now because it takes $13,500 to build this. If I had done things smarter and I had done the workshop instead, the workshop would only take $7,000 to build, and it would build much faster. So what I should have done is do the workshop instead of the residence. I'm going to own that. It's just going to happen, and they're not going to be happy with me, right? Just the way it's going to be. I'm going to go legal money on this field too. Okay. So all of you guys should hopefully be sending opium to here. We can export more of it. We've also got money going through here too, and that's what the hotel will take care of. Residence. Yep, the hotel. So the hotel is a residence. I don't need another residence because the hotel is a residence. Okay, we have another pop-up here, which sucks because I'm already going to fail the first one. He probably wants me to do something too. Me and the other lieutenants have been talking. Yeah? A dangerous occupation. Well, senor, we've unionized. Of course you have. We want to know you value our hard work and are demanding a raise and upkeep within a week, or we're going to be seriously unhappy. You've unionized. How much exactly are you demanding? We want at least a medium raise each. God. So begins quest industrial action. Increase the upkeep of all lieutenants by a small amount for 7 days. Increase the upkeep of all lieutenants by a medium or large amount within 7 days. Or I don't have time with this. It says the allegiance will decrease a small amount for all lieutenants. I gotta find a way to make them like I'm. Damn it. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a small raise each. Okay, I can't afford this. So compromise, right? Small. You can take it or leave it. Plata or nada. It's the thought that counts, eh, Capo? Yeah. All right. So here's how this works. Right now, everybody's upkeep is free, so we're not paying them anything for their help, which is admittedly not that fair, I guess. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase their upkeep, and so we can do that from this screen. We see these little arrows here. We simply say a small amount. This means they are now going to be loyal because I satisfied the thing I said I would do. So it's not just giving them the raise. That would also raise it. But because I said I would do it and then I did it, it's that keeping to my word thing. It's going to have a bigger impact now because they've asked. If I had done this earlier, it wouldn't have had this big of an impact. So I'm going to hit this. Same thing here. And same thing here. And now they've all increased their allegiance. All right. And I know this wouldn't have had a bigger impact because I looked at it before I started recording today because I thought, I wonder what this would do because I was worried about the residents. And I was like, oh, it's going to decrease it. How do I increase it? And I was thinking like, well, I could raise their rate, but it wasn't going to make that big of a difference. Clearly, it made a bigger difference now as they're very high up there now and they almost a zealot. So that's good. So now when I don't build this, maybe they'll stay loyal or maybe they won't. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm also going to just look at this manual here. There's a lot of stuff in here. We can always look at it if we have questions, but it's constantly flashing at me until I look at it. So I'm just going to click it really quick. Okay. So terror is damn near close, but you saw the Federales. Once it got up here, the Federales shut down a road and that sucked. So I think I'd like to preemptively try to, well, it won't let me build around this. I'm just not allowed to build a road close to this road. So this is just going to be the road for a long time, apparently. That stinks. I could go for gravel roads, but so far that's not a problem. Travel speed's not a problem right now. We could go for crop yield, which will increase the yield on crops, but it'll only affect opium output, which is okay. We need to output more opium anyway, I think. The other thing that probably would be really good to do is to get an aerodrome going, but I don't have enough money to do that yet until the casino washes the money. Resident stuff, we can increase attic space, increase storage volume. We can know thy neighbor, or I can go for gravel roads, which is pretty expensive for not needing it. So I think probably workshop. I need to get to level 2 is what I ultimately want to do. And again, I should have done this one instead of this one. So I'm going to do workshop. I can't though. It's $8,000. Okay, let's do the crop yield instead. I need the casino to finish washing. It's almost done. There it is. Okay. So now we have $16,000 of legal money. Whew! That was close. Real close call there. So now the question is, can we send enough dried cannabis? And it doesn't look like we're having a hard time here, right? We're making more cannabis than we can output, and that is a little bit of an issue. So one of the things I think I need to do periodically probably is a good idea to shut down one of these farms, and I think I'm going to shut down this one. We're going to move you to, you know what? We'll move you to this building. We'll just have you chill here, I guess. Or if we get attacked again, I don't know, like 22 days left until the next attack. Okay, so we have plenty of time until they attack us. It's weird that shows me that. I don't know if I like the idea. I think I like the fact that they're showing me that, but it is what it is. That just increased how much opium each of our opium fields are going to do. And again, we're shipping this directly through the pier. We're not even packaging it in anything. We can go and do illegal goods here all we want. All right, so we failed that. We didn't build the residence like we said we would. and they're still loyal. So it did drop a little bit, I think. I'm trying to like visualize where that was before, but I think it might have dropped a little bit there. I thought I remembered it being higher than that, but it's okay. The point is that by giving them a raise, it offset that a lot more. So slightly changed, it says. And it would have been a lot bigger, I think, if we hadn't given them a raise. So we have $15,000 in legal money. If I go aerodrome, then I get access to tier 2 anyway. And I think that's probably the way to go, because then we can go this direction. We can get farm 2, start growing more cannabis. We can get the drying racks, build our own drying rack, go warehouse 2, which is really good. We can actually go to River Pier 2. And this one has a quicker selling interval, also has 2 extra base level slots. So I would assume then that if we upgrade it like this, then we would have another slot for lieutenants. So I kind of want to get another River Pier 2. So if I build the aerodrome, this gives me another smuggling slot. And that's really important because if the cops come and seize my river, I probably lose. So I need to have 2 smuggling points anyway. So I think the aerodrome is a good investment for research. I'm probably going to build it over here so that this path is faster, but also so that the cops can't seize the road, because the cops will set up their blockades on these pre-built roads. I don't believe they're going to set up blockades on my dirt roads. So if I have a direct path from this warehouse or I guess it'd be from the transport company. If I have a direct path from the transport company directly to the aerodrome, that would help my throughput a lot faster as well. Because you can notice the casino is eventually going to run out of money. We're not actually making money fast enough to need a casino to wash it. And so one of the things we also could be doing is shutting down our taxi company so that all this money is fed into the casino instead, since it is more efficient. This pays us on a faster interval, but I think it's more efficient to just send everything to the casino. And so we might be better off doing that. So what I might do is shut this off. And it looks like it's going to be picking up right where it leaves off. Yeah. So we'll leave this paused for now, which means we don't have the upkeep cost. And now all the dirty money can be directed to the casino instead. Because again, it is more efficient to do it that way. I'm looking at storage for the river pier. We're not filling up on an opium at all. So I can afford another field. So I'm going to put another field in right over here. I'm going to connect it to this road and pay for it. So another field is in. We'll pay it with clean money, just because it's easier to do that. It's easier to pay it with clean money. Now, if I have another residence, and maybe the hotel could handle it. It does have 3 trucks. So it's possible the hotel could handle it. But I'd like to eventually start managing this stuff with dirty money instead of the clean money. And maybe I should. Let me see what this is like. If I switch these to being managed with dirty money instead, right? So I select all of them, and then I say, wow, this interface is really, really bad. Like you're selecting multiple buildings, and that's fine, but you're showing me the ones that are not selected instead. I think I'd rather just have the building list without even selecting them, right? Weird. We're gonna go like this. And yeah, I don't like this interface at all. But what I'm hoping to see is dirty money. And yeah, so what I'm hoping to see is that the hotel will provide for that, but it won't. It's out of range. That's why. Okay. So I do need a residence if I want to pay with this stuff for dirty money. I will need a residence because this stuff is, yeah, I don't know. That interface is weird. I wish if I selected all the buildings, it would only show me the ones I selected. So we're just gonna have to keep cleaning so that we can afford it. What's up, dude? Will you just whack? Will you just listen? Whack, whack. Whack. Cesar Garcetti furiously hammers the hammers the side of his fist. It's the side of his fist against the stuttering television set. The picture abruptly unscrambles. We just listened to that noise? On the screen, Manuel Pepe Bojorquez, I don't know. Pepe cups a hand against his ear. A jubilant crowd clamors for the man of the moment on this, the night of his memorial election victory. In a single sudden wave of his hand, and a silence falls over the crowd like a spell. The capo snorts. Well, certainly got his hooks into El Publico, which suits me fine. If I want to get a hold of it on a region, he places a finger on the screen in the middle of his chest, then it is the mayor I'll need to go through. Oh, and who's this? Conde drags Conde? I think it's Conde. Drags his finger across the screen to a gray-suited man. Panfilo Ramos, chief of the Policia Nacional. Oh, good. A mayor in your pocket is also a wonderful tool to keep los tambos at bay. What exactly is this thing telling me? That you just need to pay him off or what? Ask not what you can do for your mayor, but what your mayor can do for you. I expect I won't need to ask what I can do for you, Senor Mayor. I'm sure you'll be all too quick to tell me when I'm standing in your office. Every region has a mayor. Mayors are a powerful ally if your ambition is domination. By striking in accord with a mayor, you can take control of a region, allowing you to build inside of it, but that's not all. As head of a region's authority, a mayor's favors can help shield you from any security forces who might have you in their sights. As the head of a region's treasury, a mayor's favor even helps you out of a tight spot by lending you legal money. Just make sure you can pay it back. However, such powerful friends come at a cost. You don't get into public office without a nose for opportunity, right? Each mayor will have a list of demands unique to the region that must be fulfilled. What will Manuel Pepe ask of you? And what then will you ask of him in return? Such is the way of the uncivil service. So it's just a quick tutorial on mayors and stuff. Now, I am considering getting into this region because this region has a couple of things that I really like. Is that time already? Is this 15 days till the next attack? I guess that's a lie. They're going after this, and his strength is 6. So I would love if you were not there, but you are in there, aren't you? So I will bring you in to go here, and then I guess Capo will come in and help out too, since he's here as well. This is off, so we shouldn't need the extra trucks for a while. So let's go ahead and move there. Capo will go in and fight. Strength of this building is 8, and these guys are 6, so they are absolutely gonna commit to trying this out, and they're gonna lose. Thankfully, we didn't have these guys come after us because their strength would be 9 now, and I don't have her, so I would not be strong enough to fight that off. I need to find ways to get my buildings to be stronger. One of those ways to do this is if we come over to transport company, wherever the heck that is, right here. We can come up here. There's delivery route. There's additional transports, hyper efficiency, stockpiles here. So there's a passive effect on this building called Power 1. You can increase the building's base power from 1 to 3. You just have to have a good relationship with the military base. So the military base is one of those special buildings. We saw them before in the previous playthroughs. There's the airport and stuff. There's the prison. Yep. There's this stuff over here, the indigenous territory. We could talk to the chief. These guys are neutral to us now, which is pretty cool. Looking for the military base, though. That is where? Map. Show me the military base. Here. So the military base being over in that region. Right here. So we could talk to the general, and we can also develop a partnership with these guys. Their strength is 20, and we can see what that's all about. So let's talk to the general really quick. The voice of the Sargento instructor booms across the courtyard, commanding a corps of a corps of soldiers in an exercise around the perimeter fence. I'm terrible at reading right now, so sorry. He says he's zealous about us, though. That's cool. Soldiers pass the window to the office of general, stopping and saluting to the general himself, standing in the window before rejoining their corps. You keep your hounds on a tight leash. My mother used to say, if we do not discipline ourselves, Nino, then our enemies will do it for us. Your mother used to say that? My mother said that an enemy is just a friend you never made. So that's why you're here? To make friends? You have a funny way of showing it. Caesar Cassetti stands reposed beside the window, out of sight of the courtyard. The barrel of a pistol is held towards the general's head. Escucha, general. I'm here to cut you a deal. Los bastardos en el gobierno. I think I said that right. No doubt have you on a leash of your own. I have no idea what it means, though. Expecting results against the narcotraficantes. It's only a matter of time before you set your hounds on me. So, next time El Volcan erupts, you'll find no resistance from me. It'll give your bosses something to talk about over Trunca on the taxpayer's dollar. In return, your hounds stick to running laps. What do you say? The general grunts in reply. Cheer up, general. There might even be a medal in it for you. So, we now need to raise the terror level to outrage, which we've already done. So now it says we need to surrender a building to enforcement agencies. All right? And Cuchilla has lost power because they just lost the fight. They lost the fight. Okay. So they went back home, tail between their legs. Go back to having more trucks here. Check this really quick. There's too much in here. Damn. I've got to move stuff faster through there. Let me get some of this stuff out of here. This is not enough. I got to build that aerodrome. So $17,000 in legal money. Let me see what we can do with building the logistics. Aerodrome is $30,000. We can build it with dirty money, and I think that's probably a good idea. So there's a spot right here we can do it in. I think I'm going to do it like this, right on the coastline, like right here. We'll build it here. Now, we can build this with dirty money. So I'm going to try to take this road, and we're just going to go straight to this side like so. And that's where that is. Can I make another road from this side? I don't need to, but if I want to send this stuff over to that, then they have to ride all the way around. That sucks. So if I can build another road, yeah, like this, that takes it on a journey that goes this way. There's now 2 roads into there. Good. Okay, next thing I want to do is I'm going to add a connection here. Now, this is going to force the hotel to send its dirty money that it's storing, and it's going to send it over to the aerodrome so it can be built, okay? So I don't have to do it with the capos if I don't want to. I'll move you over to here, and let's turn that on. Send you back to town so we don't lose town, because we're actually getting close to losing town. Damn. That's bad. Get in there, quick. We almost lost control. I've been out of town for so long fighting those guys. But we got in, and we're keeping a lieutenant in there, so we're going to establish control again. So we don't want to move that lieutenant. But the cool thing is, now this is getting dirty money delivered to it. We can build it with that. I like it. It's the same cost, whether we build it with dirty money or clean money. And I love buildings that are like that. So this aerodrome is going to serve as another smuggling point for us, which means that we can add a connection like that. And this transport can add another connection like that. That means we can now bring the... we can bring our stuff to this as well and smuggle faster. And that's going to split the supply so that we don't send everything to this because it's overworked, right? We're overburdening this. So I want to send it here now too. We still do not need a workshop. We still do not need to... I do need to have more trucks. for my warehouse, though, because this is really getting ridiculous. Warehouse needs more trucks. Warehouse, go increase network, and then we're going to get right here, fleet size. We just need more trucks. I just cannot move it out of these fast enough with the trucks that I have. I think gravel roads would probably help as well. So I'll look to do that next, maybe. Then I can upgrade these roads to gravel so we can travel them faster. So to make the general happy, full evacuation, surrender a building to enforcement agencies. So I guess what this means is I need to have one of these buildings overloaded. So actually, I kind of need one of them to overflow. Yeah. So I'm going to let it happen. And then the enforcement agencies can come over here and try to get it from me. Now, they've closed down this road, which sucks. And the really cool part, though, the thing about this, though, is that we still have supply in here, so it can keep going all at once. We just can't transport the money back here. And so the money's going to, get built up in here a little bit until the hotel can go get it. But we don't have a whole lot of dirty money left here, and the casino is washing almost as much as it can. If I want to get loyalty up, and I kind of do, I think it's time to execute this. I'm going to do that right before it gets this. Yes. So this is going to be an event that happens for 2 days. It's a host and invite-only high rollers night. And this has a huge impact on loyalty. So we'll see the loyalty climb here with the region. We want to make the local indigenous people happy. We want to make everybody who lives here in town happy about us, okay? They either need to fear us or respect us enough to where they don't fear us. And like us so that they don't fear us, right? So we want loyalty to be way up. Because if the loyalty falls to 0, the locals will kill me. If the terror fills up, then the cops will kill me, right? So there's both. So now I actually want these buildings to overflow so that one of them can get seized. Because apparently that is the quest that I need for the military base. The next time enforcement agencies attack your buildings, do not fight, and instead let them be taken. Gideon Guzman. Okay. There's a contingent of the National Army at the military unit's base. Supply sufficient amounts of resources, and then the general will give you his support. Okay, so upkeep cost is opium. I have to send opium here as an upkeep cost? How do I get it there? Aren't they going to take stuff from me as I go through there? I mean, I guess I have to send opium to this base on an ongoing basis. That'll be difficult to do. I don't want you to seize this. This is something I don't want you to seize. So I would like you to deliver this much to this, okay? That's fine. You can seize this. Want to come in and seize the building, you can seize this. But do not seize this. Because I don't want my whole building, I don't want all my money to shut down, so. So you're still going. Looks pretty good. We got the money back to the hotel, and it also went into the casino. 17 grand. Perfect. Okay. So we have a 6-day cooldown. Loyalty shot up, and now cities do not lose control. Keep the people happy, and you can leave the town and not have to worry about you losing control because the people respect you. I like it. Okay. Aerodrome is almost built. And once it is, we now have a way to export over here. So now we need our transport companies to have additional vehicles as well, which would be good. I think this is the transport company want an additional route. What I want is more trucks, and I guess I have to go this way to get more trucks anyway. So we'll do the additional delivery route, or no, this. Well, I want it to get seized first. So let the thing get seized, and then we can do this. So I want my transport company to have an additional truck. Another thing I could do is just to temporarily move you into here. That would give us that extra trucks. Extra trucks to deliver the goods. With these things having even fewer trucks now, they'll start filling up. And I just want them to seize one. I don't want them to seize multiple. So one of these are going to get seized, and that's fine. So now we have this extra smuggling point, which is really great. I would like to make sure you're delivering. Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Now that we have these extra smuggling points, though, we can go even further with this. So even more of these farms can be built now. And gosh, it's really hard to I almost want to redo the road system in here because like I kind of didn't do the roads right. So let me do this. We're going to say that this road goes out like this. Kind of like this. Okay, and then we'll go in and put in a farm here, here, and here. And then maybe one more here. We can afford to do more of these because we have now 2 smuggling points. And the price of opium on the global market is up higher, right? It's higher than usual. So demand has gone up probably. They got a taste of the good stuff, and now they just can't get enough of it. See? What's this guy want? Buenos capo. Business is good, but a couple of the lieutenants are complaining that we are not expanding our supply chains fast enough. I can see that. Some are worried that you're settling down, letting the cartel become like one of those mom and pop shops you see on the corner of the streets. Perhaps you could prove them wrong by building a new warehouse or a transportation company. Some aggressive growth, you know? A little show of ambition. Well, uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what it was. I agreed to something. Then I'll do both. Oh no. How's that for ambition, eh, my friend? I mean, it's just a warehouse, and how I said, how is that for ambition, eh, my friend? Oh, fantastico, jefe. I mean, they'll be sorry they ever doubted you. Apparently, I just agreed to something. I agreed to build a warehouse within 14 days and a transport company within 14 days. Okay. I can't build in this region. I would like to get into this region. We should talk to this mayor and see what she wants first. Maria Isabel Carrillo. It could be Carrillo, I guess. Meets Caesar at the office door with a handshake and a determined tone. Make no mistake, senor. Under normal circumstances, I would not have been so quick to welcome a narcotraficante into my office. The office is a legacy of diplomacy. An antique 7-drawer Rocco Revival walnut desk, gifted by a British MP. Emerald green velvet drapes. Okay, she's just got like grandiose stuff. Okay, fine. Boxes of cigars from Cuba. Big deal. There's not really anything significant about Cuban cigars, by the way. It's just the fact that they're from Cuba. You know, for the United States, it was illegal, right? I mean, I don't smoke myself, but I've been around plenty that have, and I've actually been around plenty that have in Havana multiple times, and they're just like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just not that much special compared to normal cigars. Sartorial ties from Italy and a small ticking grandfather clock from a Chinese delegation. I didn't realize I need to bring a gift. Then allow me. Grillo places a dried out cannabis leaf on the desk. Flowers, senora? You'll make me blush. Soldoso is only a small peninsula with very little land to farm on. But what land we do have has always been good for growing cannabis. And so, medical exports across the world became our leading industry and made our humble Soldoso into, probably Soledoso, into one of the wealthiest regions in the country. But there will always be those seeking to take advantage of the success of others. The peninsula is occupied by a gang. They control the seaport and demand a cut of every shipment, taking money from the pockets of our people, food from our children's mouths. And you want me to deal with them? See, if you could take back the buildings occupied by the gang and destroy their production, I'll allow you to move your produce uninterrupted through the city and to use our seaport to ship it. Then we will build a new production on the liberated lands. I won't let you down. Okay, so we need to help the local people recapture the seaport. So the seaport is way over here. Currently has a, it's currently 3 strength by the local thugs. So I want to do that. I would like to see the terror level go down a little bit. And I would like to maybe only piss off the cops with one thing at a time. So we're going to see about maybe them getting this building confiscated first. Which is a little hard to do when the trucks are actually operating more efficiently now. What is this? Like I leave the warehouse and all of a sudden you just keep going? That sucks. I want to I want to have my buildings seized. If I pause this right now, I think that'll do it. If I pause the building, well, I'm only pausing production. I don't know if I'm pausing it from these guys going and getting it. Am I? It doesn't look like they're actually going to come and get it. This might be okay. I would like to pause the building while it's overloaded, right? And then if I do that, then I can have the federales come in and take it. All of you have no... Oh, right. Legal money. Gotcha. Yeah. Legal money. Good. All right. So now we have a problem with logistics here for sure. Like, there is just no way we can get this many farms with as many trucks as we have here. So I'm going to have you come over here, be with this warehouse instead. This can take care of itself, apparently. But this over here, we definitely need more logistics. I'll move you over here too. Okay, so let's take a look. Extra trucks, hopefully be able to get this stuff. And if we can get to having gravel roads, I think that'll help us a lot. Transport company having extra vehicles, always a good thing too. So let's take and get the... I want logistics to be really a lot better here. Takes a long time to research this. A lot less time to research this. So this is a 1.5 day, 1.8 day research project. This is 10 days. So we're going to do this first and then do this. It's also cheaper. So in the meantime, Capo will just be here adding 2 trucks to this warehouse so that it can hopefully move things around and get the stuff that grows from these fields. Might be a good idea to somehow get... I know this looks weird. There is actually a road there, you can see. But if you look at it in a certain way, because of the way the hill is, sometimes lose sight of that road. It's weird. Are they coming to get me again? They have 9 strength. Shit. You're here. Good. Get out. Get out of there and go there to defend. Okay. She's not actually gone, so this is good. You, off you go. Time to defend. And you, let's go. Time to defend. And we need you to go defend to just stall them too. So everybody's going to go defend this building now. Building strength is 8+. When Capo gets here, it'll be better. I hear police sirens, but this isn't police. This is a gang. All right, so our building is 11. These guys are 9. We are weakening them even further. And now the transport company has additional trucks built into it. Perfect. That's great. I want to call... What does she want? She grimaces. Pulls a tangled vine from Pauline Hernandez's hair. So tell me again. We received word that a rival gang setting up shop in a nearby jungle land, so we set off to check it out. But word must have reached them that we were on our way, because when we got there, the place was abandoned, and they must have gone quickly too, because they left all the equipment you'd need for a dryer. There's probably about $2,000 worth of stuff there. What should we do with it? So if we sell off the equipment, we get $2,000. If we save the equipment for the building, your next dryer will be free to build, though you will still need to pay upkeep. I like that, because we're going to need another dryer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if this will count for dryer 2, or it's just level 1 dryers. But I think that's probably better than the money, so we'll save the equipment for building. It would be rude not to offer... It'd be rude not to after they provided us with such nice new equipment, don't you agree? Of course. So the next time I build a dryer, it will cost me nothing. Tier 1. I don't know if it'll be... If tier 2 will cost the same, but at least we get something for free if we want it. These guys will just not let me take down the terror level. Ugh. The terror level is just going to keep rising, and there's nothing I can do about it. Come on. Fight them off. Okay, so hopefully they just leave me alone. Like, they have a strength 8 now. I want them to leave me alone. Let me go all the way back here with Capo. I need more trucks over there. Let me have you head back over to the dock. And then you are going to move back to town. And then you are just going to hang out right over here in case you're needed. Okay? Wow. Okay. 50 minutes of action. That's what we've done. We did in this video. We expanded, did a lot of research stuff. We're able to hold our own here in terms of exporting stuff out. We still have tons of dried cannabis that is not, that is like all this opium is not being brought over here fast enough. It might be a good idea to, instead of having all this be managed by one warehouse, to have it managed by 2 warehouses. And then instead have the transport company do it. Because the transport company doesn't have enough to actually send there. So I might need another warehouse is what I'm saying. And I said I would build it, didn't I? I did say that I would build another warehouse within 14 days. And I build another transport company within 14 days. I mean, I did actually say I would do this. So why don't we pin it? From now on, I'm going to pin things so I don't forget. Because this thing is... Yeah, I don't know. This thing has no timeline, so that's good. But these ones here... This one has a timeline. That's why there's a little bar here. So I need to build another warehouse, and we will do that. We will say warehouse, and man, I would have loved to have it built over there. We can build it over here, I guess. And then I'm going to build another transport company as well, which is it's risk. There's a bit of a risk there. And I would love to just build it right here, or like right in here would be cool. Or like even right here would be awesome, you know? Like this would be perfect. Right in this spot would be awesome. But I need to pay for this. $48,000 is insane. I wonder if it'd be better just to demolish it. I can't touch it because it's seized. So I guess when we get really wealthy, we can go ahead and unlock it. These are farm 3s. So drying rack 2, warehouse 1. These are all farm level 3s. So like that's why they're more expensive probably for balancing reasons. If I do this, can I get you to go through there? Ah, damn. So close. But no, we can't. Doesn't go in there. Unfortunately. This will go down though. Yeah. So we can do this. So why don't we make another warehouse, because I have to do it anyway. So we'll make another warehouse right here so that this can handle 2. We'll go like so. Actually, let's do it this way. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay. And then another transport company, we can do that as well. And we can put that right here. And then we'll just have this road head this direction. And then it can go like that and like that. And hopefully this connects. It still does not. I mean, I don't know why I thought it would, but it doesn't. So we'll just go like this. And then we build that, and we build that, and we satisfy the requirements that I said I would do. I did the things I said I would do. Yeah? Check the box. Selling stuff faster. Aerodrome is doing things too. Gotta love it. We're also upkeeping the aerodrome with dirty money. And I kind of feel like I want to do the same thing to the river port. As we bring stuff in, and this gets money here. Yeah, I wanna do this with dirty money too. So we'll limit how much we're spending legal money because we're gonna need to. And now everything is just falling apart over here, isn't it? They're just never gonna seize my buildings, I guess. Come on, you guys are supposed to be seizing this stuff. What happened? 125 inside the warehouse. I really don't want them to seize the warehouse. How do I get you to be faster with this? Can you get directly connected like that? What's going on here? Hold on. How are you full? Oh my God. The dryer, it's off. Because once you get attacked, right, the building shuts off. Oh, that sucks. Okay, figured it out eventually though, huh? And then this transport company now needs to be connected to there and also needs to be connected to there. Okay, I think everything is going to work out, guys. We did it, okay? We're stable. $27,000 of legal money, $33,000 of dirty. We're still making good cash. We got 2 ways of exporting now. So if they shut down this road again, we can just export it with the plane. And if they shut down this, we can maybe even go around it. Yeah, we might have a way of going around it. If I make this road like this, then if they shut down this road to block us here, we actually have a dirt path, but we have a path to go around. That's pretty sweet too. I think it's probably good to increase storage volume, decrease dirty money upkeep decreases. Okay, so we can also contribute less dirty money to that too. Extra luggage space for the aerodrome means we can export more. There's lots of stuff to research here. And we can unlock tier 2 stuff just by paying $17,500. And then we can get up into here. And what I want to get is farm 2 and the pier 2. I want to get pier 2 as well. So that's next time, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like the videos. I really hope you will. It does help. And comment down below. That helps that engagement, help the series grow. I hope we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.